Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Denton, Dallas and Beyond. My name is Matt, and as always, I'm here with my buddy Rue. Thank you to all our subscribers. We are so close to getting to where we wanted to get for season 2. So keep sharing, keep telling people about this, and we appreciate it.
All right.
What are we doing today, Rue?
Well, we're going to take another little trip to Italy today. When I was out there on the Adriatic the last time, my friend Maddie and Greg introduced me to a dish called Ascalone.
Okay.
Sounds good, right?
Sounds Italian.
I mean, well, it should. It is. It's a regional delicacy that I hadn't seen anywhere else, where they're taking an olive, an unpitted olive, and they're actually skinning it and then filling it with all sorts of meaty goodness.
Sounds good already.
We are going to try that here. We're going to skin some olives. We're going to then get our stuffing ready, and then of course we're going to pull the fry-later out because what would make this whole thing better? The fry-later. So let's look at these olives for a second.
Okay.
We've got our humongous. These are Spanish version olives, but that's okay. We'll cross. Nope.
That's Italian.
Italian. Sorry. These are Italian olives. Right.
Got the right ones.
Yeah, there it is. So we know they're going to be right. Matt noticed something really strange about these when he tasted one. What was your immediate impression?
They do not taste like what you would imagine an olive would taste like. There's very little, if any, brine in them. They're very bland, and that's exactly what we're looking for today.
Right. We don't want the olive to overpower the entirety of this dish, so it's low brine. We've already rinsed them, so now let me show you how we're going to skin these babies. All right, so we're basically going to take this. We're going to make one roundabout here, and just try to keep it as close to the pit as you can, and go all the way around, following the pit, and
simple enough.
Yeah, well, so what you want to end up with is sort of a replica of the original olive here, that will stick together with the meaty goodness.
Very time consuming.
Very,
promise
very
you it's going to be worth it. If you don't want to take the time to actually peel them like we're going to do here today, you can use a fancy smancy pitter just like this.
Yep.
And this works just the same. You just got to line up the hole.
And kabam. And also watch the juice, because the juice will fly.
So to replicate that one that Rue just did, all you do is just cut and open it.
Right. Now, Maddie, I know what you're thinking. That's not how they do it in Senegalia.
No.
I understand. But we're hungry for olives and we want them now. So we'll probably do a lot more pitting than we do cutting. But we'll be back after we get this job done.
Well, we'll have to put a timer lapse on the bottom of the video because pitting olives is really fun, let me tell you. This better taste good.
Well, I'm hoping it will. If it's anything like the one that I had in Italy, you are absolutely going to love this dish. So along the way, we have definitely diced up some onion, some carrot, and some celery. One onion, one carrot, one stalk of celery. So 1, 1, 1. We're going to take 2 spoons of olive oil into the pan, get these things nice and softened up, and then we'll come back for the next step.
Yep, do it. Okay, so our vegetables are sauteing up nicely. They're just at the point where they're just starting to get soft. So we got to wait a few more minutes on that, and we got to add a little bit of white wine. So in the meantime, I've got to dice up some chicken here.
Yeah, we're going to do about 2 to 4 ounces of chicken cubed, and then we're going to add about 14 ounces of beef. This is an 80-20 beef, and then 5 ounces of pork. I love Jimmy Dean sausage, so why not put it in there? And of course, next up, we'll sprinkle everything down with a little Old Bay just to make sure it's right. So I'm going to keep working on the vegetables. We'll get this meat in, and we'll be right back.
Once your vegetables have begun to soften just slightly, we can remove it from the heat. Next step, we'll add our Parmesan cheese, and then now we're ready to begin to puree our mixture into a fine minced paste.
Here we are. We have everything finally prepped, and it only took a few minutes on film.
Yeah, yeah, on film it did.
So we've got our puree, we've got our olives, we've got a flour blend here. This is just all-purpose flour that we're going to use as the coating. Because remember, there's nothing better than having something with pork, ground meat, and chicken stuffed in an olive, battered, and fried.
Yeah,
That
sounds
there
about
it is.
right.
So,
All right, so what are we going to
stuff
start
'em.
here?
So we're going to take a little pinch of the stuffing. We're going to shove it in the middle of that olive right there, just like that. Just like Mama used to make back in the older country. Yes. We're going to dip it in a little bit of egg wash and into the flour. All we need now is to do about 50 more of these just like that. And we'll get the fry later working, and we'll see you back in just a second. So now that we've got the olives floured, we're going to do a double dip so that we can get our Italian breadcrumb on the exterior. And then the final step, and the most wonderful part of this, is we're going to get these in the oil and get them frying up to a golden brown. See you in just a bit.
That was exhausting.
This was a lesson in endurance.
Yes.
The multi-step process of this probably would have been better had we done the mixture the day before and then kind of worked through this. But for you wonderful audience out there, we have made Ascalone, or I think that's how you pronounce it. I think it's Ascalone. Well, Maddie, let me know if I get close.
Yeah.
So are we going to taste this or what?
Let's taste the fruits of our labor.
Okay, got it. Coming in. Okay. I am brought back to Italy with this. It's delicious. Good crunch. The light brown on the olives is important.
I was about to say that. Yeah, make sure you rinse your olives and get the medium to light brown. Medium at the worst, because it does have a little bit of saltiness from the pork. So.
For sure. It's delicious. Good crunchy. Outside, delicious, umptuous pork, chicken, beef. I mean, come on. It's everything you'd want.
Yeah.
And if they wanted to know more about how to make delicious things, Matt, where would they go?
Well, if they stick around for the extra batter, we'll show you how to make breakfast.
Yeah, well, no kidding. That's no joke.
Denton, Dallas, and beyond. Thank you guys for all our subscribers.
Yep, absolutely. If you want to leave us some feedback or get in touch with us, you can do so at info@DentonDallasandBeyond.com, or you can leave us a voicemail at 940-320-9097. We want to thank everybody that's been watching, and we hope that all your sautés and sauternes are perfect.